got the drip, this Louis, I love it. I make them sit, they gon' hate me, so fuck it. This Louis Versace designer been bustin'. Louis on me, so this little bitch keep touching. They know I'm the shit, they mad I'm too lit. I can't take a sit, all I know is make hits. I keep it true, why they fake shit? Do what you do, then you gotta face it. I'm moving through, always on a day trip. I always peep slick and I never say shit. I was never them, no ad basic. I'm a boy, past the run, promise I'ma make it. I am a menace, was lost, kept on swimming, made me independent. That boss kept coming. I'ma keep fishing, kept getting suspended. No, I didn't listen to mama, no nothing. I feel submissions and I stayed 100. Fake unconditional love, what they fronted. Pray that my wishes turn nothing to something. They cannot get it, been doing my crutches. I got the drip, it's the way I love it. I make them sit, they gon' hit. What's good, man? Before y'all get into this video, make sure y'all smash that thumbs button. Make sure y'all smash that like button. Thumbs up, you heard. Make sure you leave a comment, you heard. And make sure you subscribe. First, most importantly, you heard. So, I'm about to hit y'all with a story time. First time I started smoking, you feel me? First time I started smoking at Mary, you feel me? So, hold on. First time I started smoking, I was 11 years old. I was 11 years old in 2012, you heard? So boom. I used to just see people smoking all the time. Like, I used to see people in my neighborhood, like where I grew up at and shit. I grew up in the hood. But I grew up in the suburbs too, but I lived in the hood, you feel me? So I just see people smoking all the time. Excuse me, I see people high all the time. And I'm like, yo, like, what's this green shit that they smoking, like, that's making them act this way? Like, I used to see people get high and then act like they was just so happy, like, just laughing at everything, like, you feel me, just laughing at everything like it was no problem, like, you feel me, like when I see them smoke that, they laughing at everything like ain't nothing wrong, you feel me? So I'm like, yo, and I was stressing at 11. I've been had issues. I was been going through stuff way before I was even that age. So when I seen them, it just influenced me to want to try it, you feel me? So I'm like, damn, I'm feeling this pain. I don't want to feel this shit. I don't like how I feel. I want to change to something different. So I'm like, boom. So I'm like, all right. So like, I don't want to feel this. So I'm about to, man, what's that green shit, man? Like, I'm about to try to smoke with you. You know what I'm saying? So it was this girl. It was these two girls, matter of fact. But listen, like, I ain't even gonna use no names. So I'm gonna use, boom, we gonna go with Sam and Kat. We gonna go with Sam and Kat. Boom. So they lived around the corner from me. I used to see them all the time, but I never hung with them because they was older than me, obviously. You feel me? They was 16 and 17. I'm 11, so I like hanging with them. But I was always hanging with people older than me anyway. So I knew them and I went over there, like, you know, because, you know, you can't really trust people when you're 11. Motherfuckers would tell your mom. People were telling what they was telling on me. Like, people were telling you and stuff. So I knew I couldn't just go to anybody and be like, yo, I want to smoke, you feel me? So I went to them and they're like, man, like, what you, at first they try to like, man, like, what you doing type shit. Like, at first they try to have that armor up at first, but then it broke down real easy. I feel like it only broke down real easy is because, like, motherfuckers knew I was gonna get it. They know I know how to get it, you feel me? So boom, Sam and Kat lived around the corner from me. Sam and Kat was 16 and 17 years old, you feel me? And I was 11. So I went over there and then I had gave him the $10. I gave him the money and I walked with them to the spot to go get it, feel me? We went to go get it, we came back, and you know, at this time, we ain't even know nothing about no loud. We wasn't smoking no loud, feel me? At this time, we wasn't smoking no loud, we was smoking straight Reggie. And we was getting cooked, baked. We thought we was off that, you feel me, off that Reggie, off that dirt pack. We was smoking that red, we was smoking that red for sure. That's that old stuff they used to have, was like, that's that different type of H, you know? But anyways, boom, so they go get it. We come back, they get the wraps. At this time, we smoking out of Z Palmas. You know, the little 3-packs. Back in the day, now it's the two big Z Palmas in a 2-pack. But back in the day, we had 3-pack Z Palmas that was blue and green. You know what I mean? So we started smoking with those. And then we come back to their building shit, because like I said, they live around the corner from my crib. So we come back to their house. We roll it up. They roll it up. I'm watching them because it's my first time ever, my first day, all that. I don't know how to roll. I don't even know what I'm doing. All I know is that shit I want to get. You feel me? I just knew that I wanted to be there. You know what I mean? That I ain't know how to roll up yet. So they roll it. we doing it, you know, I'm hitting it. And I'm like, yo, like, so this is what they really feel like. Like, I'm really over here tripping, like, I'm high as hell. I'm laughing at everything. I'm rolling all over the floor, like, literally, I'm rolling on the floor, laughing at nothing. I just remember kept looking at the newspaper on top of the table, and I felt like I was hallucinating, like, first time ever, for me, 11 years old, 2012. I'm just hallucinating. I'm just laughing at everything, but I feel so good. But at the same time, it was kind of scary because I was so high. I had never been high before. So I was so high at a level that I never felt. And it was like a little, like, you feel me? It was a little, like, it wasn't really scary, but it's only scary only because it's the first feeling that you're feeling for the first time ever in your life. You feel me? That's the only reason why. But I felt good, most of all. We hitting it. I'm cracking up so bad, bro. They cracking up at me. They looking at me like, yo, this bitch tweaking. Like, I'm cracking up so bad at nothing that they laughing at me. So this shit, like, that's how it had me. Like, that's how it had us. Like, and you know, mind you, they been doing it. Sam and Cat been doing it. So yeah, they already knew how I was gonna feel probably for my first time. And they already was used to feeling how they felt. So it wasn't probably really a difference for them. But for seeing somebody else that they know that's young as hell smoking, it's their first time getting high, it was so hilarious probably. And it was hilarious to me too because I didn't know what the fuck I was feeling. And the shit was just funny. So I'm just cracking up, you feel me? I'm rolling on the floor, I'm cracking up, I'm talking shit. I ain't even really want to go home. I ain't even give a fuck what my mom was going to say. I didn't give a fuck what nobody was going to say. I don't even care. Like, I want to do it. Whatever I want to do, I'm going to do it. Like, whatever I say I want to try or I'm going to do this, I'm going to go do it. And that's the thing about me. Like, they couldn't stop me because I knew I wanted to do it. I wanted to do it, and I was going to go do it. And I went to Sam and Cat, and I told them, like, yo, this is what I want to do. You know what I mean? So I went to go get the bread, and I brought the bread back, and this is what we doing. You feel me? They ain't gonna deny me anyway because it's free money, it's free weed. They got a little young motherfucker that they know gonna go get that shit so they can come back so we could do it, so we could use it. You feel me? So who gonna really deny somebody with money? I mean, a person in their right mind would deny certain things, like when it comes to money, because not all money is good money. And not even just that, like, just because somebody got money don't mean that you need to use it or take it, you know what I'm saying, or use it for something that's bad, knowing they're a certain age, you feel me? But where I grew up at, ain't nobody gonna deny you if you got money. They're not gonna deny what you wanna do. Where I'm from, it's hard to get money, and it's hard to keep money. A lot of people don't got money. So when you got money, they gonna wanna take it, they gonna wanna use it, you feel me? They gonna wanna use it for what they want because they don't probably got a lot, or they did, but they ran out, you feel me? So they knew I was gonna be that motherfucker that was gonna keep going to get it, and which I was, you feel me? Which I was. I would always go get the money, always go go get fives, go get tens. I always come up with something, just go get the money, and then come back to Sam and Cat. And then, like, you feel me? And do that and smoke. And that was the first two people that I got high with. And they was the first two people that I was smoking with. You feel me? So I come back to the crib. My mom don't know it. So, like, it's pretty much just regular. So now I'm just high as hell. I was so not trusting. I didn't even tell my brothers. You feel me? Like, my brothers, they both older than me by a year and a half. They both the same age, right? But I was, you know what I'm saying? I just ain't want to, you know what I'm saying? I just ain't want to tell them folks because, man, I'm high as hell, and I'm not about to get in trouble. And I don't know what the hell you gonna do or what you gonna say, blah, 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 blah. You know what I'm saying? So I wasn't trusting nothing. So I was coming in the house high as hell, like every other night, using eye drops, spraying myself down, like, I mean, all that because it felt good. It feel good. Like, we on that Mary, we on that Mary. You know, that's how it's like. That's how it is. So, and so boom, like, I'm over there chilling for a couple hours and shit. We just chilling and shit. So boom, now, mind you, it's like 9 o'clock. 9:15 hit. I'm 11 years old. I gotta be in the crib. I gotta go home, you know? So I go home. And mind you, at this time, before I even went home, at this time, like, I had knew that I was finna do this. I already knew, like, what was coming. I already knew I was finna get into that. So I came prepared. I had brought eye drops, and I had used a spray. Feel me? So I used to put the eye drops in. I put the eye drops in, and I sprayed myself down, you know, hella hefty. Go to the crib. I just walk in, like, sneak walk in, act like nothing regular. And first time, honestly, my mom, she didn't notice. I don't think she noticed. Or she noticed but didn't say nothing. But she did. She started catching on eventually. But she ain't noticed, like, my first time ever getting high. make sure y'all start leaving comments. Like, start leaving comments, bro, so y'all can let me know what content y'all want to see. You feel what I'm saying? Cause this shit, I'm gonna listen. I'm gonna give y'all the real. I'm gonna give y'all the facts every time, bro. I'm gonna give y'all the real and the facts every time. But you know what? Y'all gotta make sure that y'all doing for me though. Y'all gotta make sure, and for us though too. Y'all gotta make sure that y'all hitting that thumbs button. Don't just view it. You feel me? Like, hit that thumbs up. Make sure that you subscribe first before anything, and then make sure that you leaving comments. You know, I'm out this joint.
Go, I got the drip. I make them sit, they gon' hate me, so fuck it. This Louis Versace designer been bustin'.